Hey guys, Lori here. And today we're going to be talking about something that is one of my favorite topics, but I know it is a little bit of a touchy subject for a lot of people that are thinking about starting a professional organizing business, or maybe you even have one, but this is an area that you have either ignored or neglected. And I totally understand it. And we're going to just oversimplify it today and hopefully get you on track. And it's all about the importance of building an email list. And we're going to talk about what it is, why you need it, how it doesn't have to be salesy, spammy, or cluttery, but it is something that I think is an underutilized tool by a lot of entrepreneurs and specifically a lot of professional organizers. And it's something that I've been on a soapbox about for years and years. And it's so funny because we recently, depending on when you're listening to this, we like recently just are coming off the heels of the TikTok ban. And all these people are panicking about their losing all of their followers and whatnot. And this is just one safeguard that you could put into place. And I will tell you, it's interesting because I've been building my email list since 2010. I've made a lot of changes on the platforms that I've used. I've made a lot of changes on how and when the frequency that I deliver my email, what it is, which I think is the importance to even start, like what is an email list? But I think it is something that regardless, I believe wholeheartedly that regardless of your thoughts on social media, if that's where you're leaning in and getting clients and getting leads and building your brand, that's great. But I don't think it should be where all of your eggs are. I think you need to, just like I'm a big believer in diversifying your portfolio of service offerings and how you monetize your organizing business. I think it is also equally important to be able to communicate with people in different mediums and different platforms for a variety of reasons. People are in different places. Not all of your people are on social media. Not all your people see it. You're at the mercy of an algorithm. You're at the mercy of changes. You're at the mercy of somebody saying, I'm taking a social media detox, and then they miss seeing your stuff for a month. There's so many different factors that play into social media being a fickle beast. And email, I will tell you, as much as a lot of people really feel like they're oversaturated with emails, it still remains the most effective and intimate way that you can connect up with the people who want to hear from you. And it is, I think, still one of the most effective sales marketing vessels to stay in connection with your people. So all of that being said, I think it's important to say, what do I even say? I'm somebody that loves to, I was a journalism major. I like to write. I wrote a book. So writing for me, whether it's in short form content or long form content is pretty easy. Now, I will say, I recognize wholeheartedly that is not everybody's jam. The good news is it is easier than ever with AI to be able to utilize that as a springboard, not a replacement, guys, but a springboard to delivering really meaningful content to your people. So don't let the fact that you're not a good writer or you don't enjoy writing as a deterrent for not having an email list at all. The advantages of having an email list is it's a way for you to grow your subscriber base. Even if you don't have something that you're necessarily marketing and selling right now, is a way for you to nurture them, stay in contact with them. So when you actually do have something, and it could be, I'm doing a New Year's special, or I'm doing a Mother's Day promo, or I'm doing a back to school promo, or I'm doing a Father's Day special, whatever it is. Or, hey, maybe I just launched a course or a book or a podcast or whatever the fill in the blank is. Now you have a way that you can just direct a communication to all of your people one time without being salesy and spammy. I always have approached using my email list as a gift and a way that people have trusted their email, their inbox, which again is something that I don't want mine to be cluttered, but it's a way that people say, hey, I want to hear from you. I want to learn what you're doing. I want to stay in the know. And there's a lot of different ways that you can build an email list. And again, I'm keeping this very top line and overview. When I do my mentoring cohort, we have a dedicated session and module that's specifically tailored towards email marketing. And when I do one-on-one coaching, I spend a lot of time with people helping them develop nurture sequences and build out emails and create opt-ins based on what they are promoting and their wheelhouse and what is an opt-in and all of that. And so we cover all the nuts and bolts. So if even what I'm saying is a little over your head or overwhelming, there are ways that it doesn't have to be, right? And we can dumb that down however much you need. But I think what you really want to take away is the fact that when somebody comes in and into your world, into your ecosystem, that means they come into through a contact form on your website, whether that means they slide into your DMs, whether that means they called you for a consultation, whatever that looks like, you want to be able to capsule, is that even a word? Capsule their email. It doesn't even say capture their email so that when you have something, even if the timing isn't right now, it might be right down the future. Or maybe you're somebody that wants to do a weekly newsletter and you enjoy writing and you say, hey, I want to send something out weekly or monthly, right? It doesn't have to be weekly. It could be monthly. I want to send out a monthly newsletter and share what's going on and maybe share a useful tip that is relevant to what's going on in the world or what's going on at this time of year. Maybe you're a mom and you are catering to other busy moms with small kids. And maybe you want to send out an email about cycling out kids' clothes and put a few different tips and links. And then at the bottom, you may have a call to action of, hey, if you need help, here I am. And sometimes you don't even have to do that. It doesn't always have to be a call to action to buy something. It could just be like, hey, wanted to let you know about this. And I think if you, again, approach sending your emails from a place of service, that it's not about you, it's about the value that you can deliver to the person that you're sending this to, it doesn't have which is why a lot of people don't do it. So again, the reasons why people don't do email is they either don't understand it, which again, I can walk you through like why I feel like it's a very valuable tool in your business. They either don't enjoy it. They don't enjoy the writing process, which again, there are so many different templates and tools with AI that eliminates a lot of the big roadblocks that were present even a couple years ago. And then the third thing is just not even knowing what to say and how to say it and how often, what is the frequency. And there is no magic number. For everybody, it's different. For some people, they like to write daily. For some people, and they have great open rates. For some people, they like to write weekly. Some people, they write a monthly. Some people write quarterly. So I think the frequency and the style is going to be very personal to you and your brand and your goals. What are you trying to achieve from this? But what I want you to take away is the fact that you need this, right? This is something that if you don't have this, you are missing out. You are doing your clients a disservice. You're doing your prospects a disservice because you have no other way of connecting and communicating with them once they scroll off your page, once you hang up that phone from that intake call that didn't convert, whatever that is. Even connecting with a former client, unless you're proactively saying, okay, I'm going to be emailing my old clients, which I'd encourage you to do anyway. If you have these people on your email list, hey, I'm sending a monthly email, whether or not you're intentionally thinking, I need to call Jane Doe that I worked with 3 years ago or not, if you're sending out that email, she is getting it. And then she knows that you're thinking of her, whether she needs you or not. And again, we're sending the email to bring value to our customers, to our clients, to our prospective clients, even if the timing isn't right at this moment, it might be right down the road. I can't tell you how many times I have been somewhere and I was at a podcasting conference a couple years ago and I had a name tag on, obviously, because you're at a conference, so everyone's got name tags. And this woman came up to me and she said, I saw you speak. And it was like 8 years ago. I'm not even joking. I saw you speak at this conference and I still get your emails and it's so great. I didn't know this woman's name. I didn't know her. I never even spoke with her, but she had opted in to my email list after seeing me. And I developed a relationship with her through that, where she feels like has gotten to know me. And because of that, she has followed along. And over the years, she bought my book and she listens to my podcast. And even if you don't have all these other things, it's a way for you to continue to have a touch point with people that you are passing, because we pass a lot of people in our day-to-day lives. And if we can have a way that we can connect with them, whether it's directly or indirectly, that helps us with growing our business and it helps the people who need us and want to hear from us stay connected to us. So again, if you want to go deeper into how to go about building an email list, what that looks like, where to even start, let me know. You can hop on my calendar for a discovery call if you want. I'm happy to chat with you about it. Again, our cohort, we cover this. One-on-one mentoring, I cover this. If this is something that you feel like you've either tried and been unsuccessful with or just even too fearful to try, I'm happy to walk with you through that. And it's something that we can get up and running. So then it's somewhat not 100% goes on autopilot, but once you get that initial stuff developed, you can then, it's pretty much smooth sailing. So visit our website, simply the letter B like boy organized.com. You can also click on the link below for all the things. And that's it for this episode. Until next week, I'm Lori Plow. Peace out.